Hello beautiful nature family. In this video I'm gonna make some Seamoss gel from Dr. Sebi's village where he was born. I'm pretty sure it's where he was born. At least where he made the first Seamoss gel that was popular around the world and coined it Seamoss. And this is wildcrafted Honduran Seamoss that's been soaked for 2 hours ish. And I'm also, this is a little sneak plug for everyone who's watching. I have a website done where I'm gonna be selling alkaline detoxification herbs that just make all your organs and your glands super happy so we can live healthy and thriving. And one of the first rare products I'm gonna have there is this Seamoss. And it's dried so you can ship it long without the gel and stuff getting old. And I'm gonna have recipes on the website how to make the Seamoss gel, but this video is also gonna be a little tutorial on how to make Seamoss gel. So this has been soaking for 2 hours, and this is real wildcrafted Seamoss, and like 80% of all the Seamoss you find everywhere on the internet nowadays, which they call Irish moss, is rope grown moss. It's not real. They take it from the ocean and then they grow those strains on ropes, and then they don't get the minerals because the minerals comes from this. This is a rock from the wildcrafted Seamoss. It's hard to see.
Oh, I got it.
You see
but
it?
Then you moved.
Anyway, this is a little rock. This is just one example. And the cool thing that most plants and things do, like vegetables and stuff, is that their roots pull up minerals from the rocks and turn them from oxates into phosphates, I think it's called. It's not really relevant, the exact name. It turns rock minerals into liquid minerals that our body can actually digest. So real Seamoss comes from rocks, and it takes the minerals and sucks it into this, and then there's a liquid in the moss that's full of minerals. So this is real Seamoss. And this has been soaking for a while, and now I'm just gonna put it in here, and maybe you can zoom in how it looks. Just this wildcrafted Honduran Seamoss. There's two different types of Seamoss. There's Chondrus crispus, which comes from more of the cold side of the world, like the oceans around here in Spain and Ireland and stuff like that. And this is from South America, Caribbean places, like more warmer oceans, and then it's called Gracilian, something like that. I'm not pro in pronouncing it. But I'm gonna rinse it and wash it some more and find the rocks, so I'm not mixing rocks or some other particles of Seamoss or some other sea creature things. But I'll see you in a moment when we put it, when it's clean, in a pot, and we're gonna boil it for a while. So shoo. So we rinsed the Seamoss. That we just rinsed in the normal tap water. But when you soak the Seamoss, you want spring water, basically alkaline water, or at least distilled water, because this is an alkaline herb with alkaline minerals, and you don't want acidic water high in chlorine and fluoride. So now is the time. We rinsed off all this like little algae particles and little stones, and just make sure everything's gone. Put it into a pot. Here we go. And this is around 60 grams, and what I'm gonna sell on my website, I haven't 100% decided yet, but it's gonna be around 70 grams per pack, because that will make around two jars of Seamoss, which is still quite cheap if you compare what Seamoss costs on other places, even when it's pool grown Seamoss. So, because one thing I'm gonna tell you guys now, here I see a little green one. I've been picking these ones out because I'm not fully sure about this coloring. It's supposed to be yellow and pink. Real Seamoss like this doesn't expand when you soak it in water. Pool grown Seamoss is covered in salt, or rope grown Seamoss in still lakes is covered in salt and expands like 5 times in size when you soak it. And real Seamoss like this that just has the things that come out of it are super tiny, and the pool grown Seamoss has little everywhere and becomes super big when you soak them. So The first step, this is gonna boil for around, first you bring it up to a boil and then you reduce it to a low boil, like a simmer. And you just wanna cover your Seamoss with spring water. Make sure it's basically, maybe I need to open another bottle of some spring water. Lanjaron, which is our closest natural mountain with fresh, high quality spring water. Extraordinary, it says on it. Yeah, this is enough water, and you can use less water and stuff like this. It depends on what kind of consistency you want on your Seamoss gel once it's done. But basically, you want to cover it like this. And I'm just going to clean the little thing here, little swoop swoop, little pieces of Seamoss. And we're going to put it on. And we're going to bring it to a boil. And I'll see you in a moment when it's boiling. So, now it's boiling. Now we want it to boil for 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes, 30 to 35 or 45 minutes is what Dr. Sebi recommends with this type of Seamoss that he was always using. And I did 30 minutes last time and it was perfect. And so now you just want to turn it down a little bit. You still want it to like boil, maybe even slightly more than simmer. You just don't want to full boil it, like. And then you want to leave it like this for 30 minutes. And then it also gotta cool down, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm putting a timer from now, 30 minutes, so see you in 30 minutes. This is how it looks after it's been boiling for, what is it, 18 minutes. And it starts getting more like gel consistency in the water, and a little bit of water goes away. But then after it's done 30 minutes, you let it cool down for like 10 minutes too, and it starts becoming a real gel consistency. And then it goes in the blender, but we do that when we come to that. Swoop. So, now it's been exactly 30 minutes. And we just let it cool down and sit with the water for a while, and it melts together a little bit more with the water. And then it's just time to throw it in the blender. So my family, it's done. It's been cooling down a little bit. It hasn't fully cooled down. You can let it cool down more if you want, but it's basically done. And we're gonna throw it in the blender. And you can put different spices and lemon or lime. And I've cut up some ginger. And I got a lemon. And I'm gonna throw it in here. And I'm gonna squeeze some juice in here. Ooh, I think a seed fell in there, but it's okay. And I'm gonna put the Seamoss in here.
Are you not gonna get the seed out?
No.
What?
I'm not even sure it was a seed, it looked like it. So, here we got all the Seamoss and the water, like you put the water that, obviously, like you're seeing, but you use the water because the water contains some of the minerals. And this wildcrafted Seamoss, this gracilarian or whatever it's called from Honduras, needs to be heated up to be activated to be easier to digest these minerals in your body. So, then we just blend it, and we already put some. And one thing I want to say, like this is really rich in calcium, magnesium, and even iodine, I think it's pronounced, to help. Iodine helps remove like heavy metals and things out of your body, and calcium is like, Dr. Sebi ate this like every day for 30 years, and even when he was 80 years old, and he said it's thanks to this, he could just fall, like I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Fall on his knees, like smack bam on the hard floors, and until he was like 80 years old, and he could even do it until the day he died. So it's time to blend this. You guys can stay for it because it's not really a super long process, like.
But it's loud.
And that's pretty much it. little noodle, and it's gonna be way more liquidy than one might think at first glance. Because
See how much it is. You have
this was 60 grams of Seamoss, and it basically became 1,250 milliliters, 1.2 liters. And then in the end, it goes like this thick, and it can become a bit more loose and stuff depending on how much water you use. But this, I think, is gonna be about the same once I cool it down. And then you get some jars, and you fill it up, and like, this is a lot of Seamoss gel. So if you order in the future from a website, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be around 70 grams, and this is 60 grams, for around 20-30 euros, you can get several jars of Seamoss, which is much cheaper than even like when you buy gel in Sweden and stuff like that. So I'm gonna pour it up. We're just gonna see how it looks in jars. Hallelujah! Alkaline power. This oxygenates your body, remineralize your whole body, and just puts the mucus out. It takes the mucus out of your body. It strengthens your bones, your nerves. Woohoo!
That's perfect.
Beautiful, and it's God blessed. I completely winged it how much it would be in these jars. And you see, we got God on our side. And Ital is vital. And it's perfect. And I'm just gonna show you guys while you're here, like. And my website is gonna be Mr. Nature Shop, unless I change it, but that's what it is right now, and it's already done. And it's gonna be up in a few days. It might even be in the description of this video. If not, it's gonna be in the next video, so stay tuned. And this is how the Seamoss looks as a final product. And you eat a spoon of this per day. And you get all the minerals your body needs to exist.
Almost.
Basically, you get like 90 out of 102 minerals that your body kind of needs. But some of them are trace minerals. There's actually, like, if I remember correctly, like 9 or 12, somewhere between 9 and 15 essential minerals that the body fully needs to function. And it contains the majority of those minerals. So it's a real superfood that strengthens you, cleans you out, detoxifies you, remineralizes you. It basically does everything you need. If you eat it on a fast, you're still gonna have the strength to work out and do stuff like that. Clears up your skin, and all the beautiful things. So we're just gonna put the lids on this. Where was the correct lids? Smack. 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 And here we got 3, soon to be this. And that's basically how you make Seamoss gel from Wildcrafted Honduran Seamoss, which is full of the minerals from the rocks. And I just wanna like really tell you guys that the majority, I already said it a little bit, but the majority of Seamoss on the market, which is usually called Irish moss, is not real Wildcrafted Seamoss. Because even this is Brazilian Seamoss from the warmer parts of like the Caribbean and stuff like that. And there's Condus crispus, which comes from the more colder places, which is more Irish moss, like around the UK and stuff like that. But even the ones that expand and become big and see-through color, those ones isn't really grown, the ones from the cold ones. Because the cold ones, if you get them in the ocean, and they have ones that are white and golden, but most of them are a red algae. So the majority of the Seamoss on the market is fake and doesn't contain all the minerals that your body need. And I have even promoted fake Seamoss when I believe that the provider told me it's Wildcrafted Seamoss, and he fully believes it too. But it's usually lake grown or pool grown Seamoss, and it's quite easy to prove. And this is the real thing. This is real alkaline Wildcrafted Seamoss, blessed by Dr. Sebi, who reversed AIDS, HIV, every disease on paper and 1 quart against Big Pharma. So this is the real deal, and it took me a long time to find, and I'm really excited to share this product with you all, and not even to make a profit, just so we can all be healthy, thriving, and disease-free, and full of energy and vitality. So, God bless you all. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the future when I launch my website to try this product out, because it's really a miracle plant. It's one of the best superfoods on the planet. And that's it. There's gonna be more information in the description about exactly all the minerals, the full name of this Seamoss, and all that. But I love you all. Stay blessed. See you in the next video.
Woo!